So if you're wanting to set up the digital carousel brainstorming for your class, I just want to give you a short tutorial. So I went ahead and I created a new spreadsheet in my Google Drive, and I named it for the class that it's going to be. So you could do this with any section or any class that you're going to do it. You can code it however you'd like to in terms of naming your document. So from there, I'm going to just make up a bunch of random things that I want my students to do their carousel brainstorm about. So we're going to put group members because I want to know, which kids were in the group. I want them to do, maybe they're all going to read a different article to share. So I want them to read or tell me the name of the article. Maybe they're going to tell me the pros from whatever that was about, the cons, and other information that they're going to share. I have no idea what the topic is, but that's okay. You obviously would in your classroom. So I want to have 5 different groups do this. So I'm just going to create a place for 5 different groups. You'll see I clicked the plus down at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen, added 5 different sheets, and I'm going to add a 6th one. I want 5 groups, but I want one for their summaries. So I could rename these and do like group 1, group 2, group 3, and so forth. Just for ease of this tutorial, I don't need to. So in my summary, I want to know what the topics were that the students are talking about. I'm going to copy and paste those over. And here I want group 1's info. So up here I'm going to type equals apostrophe sheet 1, because that's the name of the sheet, or it could be group 1. You're going to put in whatever that label is. So if I did group space 1 is my label, I would put group space 1 here. So it would look like this if that's what my sheet was called. But it's not. Mine is called sheet 1 because I'm super original that way. So equals sheet 1 in with the apostrophe on either side, exclamation point, and then I'm going to tell it which field I want it to use. So if I look at my sheet 1, it's going to be, they're going to put the name of their group members in A2. So back on my summary page, I want this to be A2. So now it doesn't say anything there, but you can see when I go back and click on it that the formula up in the top here is for sheet 1, A2. So now for this one, it's going to be equals apostrophe sheet 1 apostrophe exclamation point. The name of their article is going to be under B2. Oh, and now I messed it up. So that's okay, I can go back and I can do sheet 1 exclamation point B2. And go ahead and enter that in, and it's going to disappear. So I'm going to go through and do that for each one. So for example, the next one would be equals sheet 2 A2. So this number isn't going to change for each one because it's still going to be A2. Sorry. Make sure you hit return after each one. Great teaching moment, right? So if I go back to sheet 1 and I'm group 1 and my group members for this are maybe Jimmy, Tony, Sally. Why do people always make up such plain names when they do these sorts of things? Not that they're not nice names. And they've typed into A2. On my summary sheet, that's automatically going into A2 from sheet 1. So you know that I coded A2 for sheet 2. So if I have Trevor, Lillian, and Nate in my group over here, It'll automatically feed into my summary page. So then the idea is that as the students go in and they type the name of their article is the space race. I don't know what the pros and cons are going to be in that article. I didn't program that in yet or anything. But I'm going to have a list of each article, what the kids decided, and any of the information they're going to share. And it's all going to be shared in this one sheet with them. So we have it all feeding into one place. But because I used a different sheet for each group, it makes it so that it's less confusing than everybody trying to type on this page all at the same time.